Hey everybody, it's Kneecap here, and welcome to This Week in WoW for the week of May 3rd. Still not quite set on the Mythic Plus affixes, so we'll just go ahead and hop into what's going on for the week. This week we do have the Dark Moon Fair going on. You can go there, get your pets, mounts, achievements, extra experience, extra reputation, all the wonderful stuff, extra skill professions on professions, all the wonderful stuff associated with the Dark Moon Fair. I have actually heard some bigger names mentioning the Dark Moon Fair. I think like Asmongold did, for example, and I've actually seen it a couple other places as well. People mentioning the fair when mentioning stuff to do for casual players, which I of course have always been saying. If you watch this channel at all, especially these This Week in WoW videos, you'll hear me always mentioning the Dark Moon Fair at least once a month because that's when it comes up, and yeah, I think it would be really great if they keep iterating on it, and I like to hear big names mentioning it because it has more of a chance to get heard by Blizzard if bigger names are mentioning it and talking about it. So let's get some updates for the Dark Moon Fair. Let's make this an actual like updated content thing that we get like every patch or whatever. We also have Children's Week going on this week. This is one of the WoW holidays. I believe this one counts towards the meta achievement for WoW holidays as well. So if you haven't taken part in this, I think this one's rather easy from what I remember doing it. So you can go ahead and do Children's Week and get that done. The PvP brawl this week is Shadowpan Showdown. And we do have time walking this week for Burning Crusade. As always, you can go and get extra reputation during the time walkings for whatever expansion it is. So if you have any Burning Crusade factions that you feel like grinding rep with, right now, to either towards an achievement or just completionists, this is the week to work on it / get it done, because you get the extra rep. Of course, that goes for all time walking weeks for that, for the expansion that you're time walking. But this week it happens to be Burning Crusade. Other than that, I have on a personal note just been mostly raid logging and doing Mythic Plus. I'm just really enjoying Mythic Plus this tier. Probably because red's actually pretty strong and it doesn't feel like I'm usually competitive. Honestly, if the player isn't good, even if they're a warlock or survival or whatever, I'll probably beat them in damage. Now, if they're a good player in those specs, I won't. But I can be very competitive, and I'm just having a lot of fun in there doing that. Also just having fun with the game, which means that I'm doing things like getting gold, like farming gold in different ways that I like to, farming gold mounts, stuff like that. Typically, if I'm not really having that much fun in the game, I will go and play other games, right? But if I'm having fun, I just log into WoW, go do something casual. Maybe I'll feel like doing a Mythic Plus afterwards, whatever, and then I'll go do that. So yeah, that's what I've been doing personally. We also, this is not, it could be, but may not be. We'll have a WoW mobile announcement later today, as in when this video comes out. And I have heard rumors that it's going to be Clash of Clans style game. So think Clash of Clans, but maybe your town hall looks like Ogremar or Stormwind or whatever, whichever, and you could probably choose which one you want. There'll probably be in-app, there's going to be microtransactions. Obviously, it's a phone game. Maybe to change like what your city looks like, maybe you can make it look like Iron Forge or Silver Moon City or something like that, right? That's just what I expect it to be. I don't know that for sure. That's what I've heard. We'll see for sure, obviously, in not too long what it's going to be. If it is Warcraft related, I will definitely cover it. If it's not Warcraft related, I might do a video on a phone game that could, my idea of a phone game that could actually be more related to World of Warcraft and possibly even get people interested in playing the actual game of World of Warcraft after trying out a, simpler version on their phone and stuff like that. Also, if there's anything like you can get from it, like, oh, you get your town hall level, again, I'm assuming it's Clash of Clans, it might not be, but if you get your town hall level 50, you get a mount in the actual game. I will mention something like that, obviously, just in case anyone's interested in doing that. So I will be watching the reveal for it or whatever, and assessing it and stuff like that. So we'll see what that's all about, if it pertains to the game or not, and if it's going to be fun or not, right? Because that's obviously the more bigger deal. And my biggest thing for sure, as I already kind of mentioned, is I would like to see this expansion into mobile and maybe console one day as a way to attract more players to the game, because more players equals good. at least in most ways. Obviously, if they're all toxic players, then that's not good. But in general, for like the economy and pugging and stuff like that, more players is generally good. So definitely hoping for the best, but we'll see what it's all about. Other than that, not much else to talk about, I suppose. I did, on a very, very personal note, I did manage to snag Mythic Sylvanas Old Warrior Soul. So I'm pretty close to about as best in slot as I'm going to get without the final 3 Mythic bosses. So the 2-tier from Lords and Rygalon, and then the Mythic Jailer weapon. So my character's pretty set, feeling pretty strong, honestly. Feeling pretty good about it too. So having a lot of fun. And yeah, hope the game's in a good state now. Hopefully more Dragonflight news soon. Hopefully more ret content soon. That's the goal. Still very busy. I've been really busy for the past 2 weeks. I hope it's kind of settling down a little bit, but we'll see. Typically gets like this for me as it gets warmer outside, because I have more stuff to do in my free time that I need to do in my free time. So yeah, we'll see where it all goes, but definitely appreciate all the support and everything like that. As always, I do ask any new people to please subscribe to the channel. It helps me out so much. And other than that, everybody have a good one.